draft. I think I got Matt Ryan. My team wasn't all that. I but I think I got like solid people. I got like Fournette from the Jaguars, who's like he's the only running back. I got like some guys in the late round. So I got the guy Shady McCoy, whatever. He was in the Bills, but he's in the Chiefs now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I got him late round, and then I got Adrian Peterson like the last. So like I got like people in the end that could possibly do something. But like so far, my team is on paper is all right. Like it's solid. I don't have like a home run hitter type of dude there. Yeah, man, and I mean that's pretty much it, man. So, but we'll talk more about fantasy. See if your boy is able to log in so we can get this shit done. Which would be at 9:15.
The one that got trash talked the most is the one guy who picked Kareem Hunt.
Oh my god,
he picked Kareem. We were like, dude,
he ain't playing until like the 8th.
This wife beater girlfriend, that whatever. He can't play until like game number 6 or 7. You never know. He might be good. I was like, oh my god, this guy.
That's a what the hell?
Yeah, that's a Chuleta smack right there, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, like I said, I'm excited tomorrow for the Bears game, which would be a hard one against the Packers. But we'll see. The one thing I wanted to talk about is probably like we probably like talked about, but not really haven't talked about was dreams. And I know it sounds crazy, but I mean everybody has them. We all have dreams. You know, some of them are bad, some of them are good, but
I have fantasies.
So yeah, so back in the days when you were young,
sex fantasies. That's
do you remember having wet dreams?
Tie me up.
Do you remember having wet dreams?
Yeah.
It's crazy, like.
What you mean wet? Like if I'm sweating or if I'm busting my underwear?
That yeah, but that only happens when you're young.
Oh man, no, but
have you had a wet dream?
No, I've had like sex dreams that I feel like I'm.
But not wet.
Oh, lately, like
as you've been older, yeah, that shit powder comes out.
Nah.
Nothing comes out, bro. So when we were young, and this is like for females, us kids, like teenagers, you will get wet dreams, but it will really be like you wake up the next day, your like underwear, your fucking Hanes is wet, and
that's when you gotta throw it in the bottom of the hamper.
But now that nothing comes out.
No, what I've noticed now, is that salud.
Yep.
I wake up like I'm, you know, when you're having sex.
Yeah.
You're pushing the hips and all that.
Yeah.
I wake up like I'm pushing my hips for real.
For real?
I'm like, what the hell?
Has your girl ever caught you?
Nah, because I haven't done it lately with her in bed.
Oh.
But like before, when I used to sleep by myself, I would wake up and I'm like,
niggas bucket meneando.
Yeah.
This is nigga Venus.
I was like, what the hell? What the hell's going on? And I'm like, oh, I had that dream, because you could remember what it is. And you'd be like,
you say, ¿Quién paga la renta?
¿Quién paga la renta?
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh shit, it was that dream I was having with such and such. But sometimes you have dreams, like those wet dreams, with females that you've never seen in your life. It's just an image of a female that it's in your mind.
Sometimes.
And sometimes you do have that dream with that one person you was thinking of.
What happens? Have you ever had a dream with a person that you wasn't thinking of, but then you had that dream, and let's say you work with them, and you see them the next day, you're like, I had you last night, bitch.
In your mind, you say,
I had you last night in the playa. And stuff. But yeah, man, like I've always had dreams like that, like you said. But I mean, for the most part, I think for me, it's always been dreams.
Somebody's trying to join.
For me,
that doesn't matter.
I think for me, it's always been dreams that like I know the person.
Oh, so you probably was thinking about
but maybe not know them. Maybe not know them like.
Oh, you haven't seen them in a while.
But maybe it could be a person from like a store. Let's say like a Rite Aid or any store or something.
That's so specific, nigga. That's not a dream.
Yeah, but like something like that, like a person from a store or a person who helped you. You went to buy pants and she was nice.
So
or the cologne lady.
you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna develop that film later. I'm gonna take a mental picture of you, lady.
Yeah, no, like you don't mean to, but it just happens.
That's crazy.
That's happened to me.
What happens to me is if I'm thinking of a person, like for a day or so, or even a porn star,
Yeah.
somehow, some way, I dream of that person, and either it could be about sex or it could be just somebody. Like back in the days, I had dreams that, like everybody else, that they're falling from a building. You ever had that dream?
Yes.
So everybody, and no matter how old they've been or whatever, they've always had that dream that they're falling from a building. And they say if you don't wake up before you hit the ground, you die. I don't know how true is that because I've never hit the ground. I always wake up.
Yeah, no, I never hit the ground, but I've had dreams that I have died.
Coño. Those are dark images.
Yeah, no, I had dreams before that I have there was one, and it's crazy, like, you know, normally all of us, we don't remember our dreams, but I had a dream once that I think I was in Brazil with two of my old coworkers, and we were by like a train station. We got off the train, and something happened that they just had like a shootout, like, but it was spraying everybody. And I remember I got hit in my leg, but I remember like the heat. It felt real, like, and I was like, oh, in my own dream, I'm telling myself like, oh shit, you got hit in your leg. You got to move this way. I'm here trying to do like a movie star. I'm like, you got to move this way. Move towards the two things of the bench. And then, boom, I got shot, I think, back of my hip. Then I was like, fuck. And then my old coworkers were like, dang. And then, like, right there, I kind of knew that I wasn't going to be able to think. And I felt the heat, and I felt my blood rushing. I was sweating and everything.
You a drug dealer in your dream?
I don't know, man. It was just like a mass shooting. And yeah, man. And I remember when I was gonna let go, and I woke up like that. So, but I've had that dream, and then I had another one similar to that. But the falling one, it's been a long time I had one of those.
I haven't had it in a while.
Have you ever had dreams that like you fucking wake up and you're like, it's close to real, but then when you put another part to it, you're like, that shit makes no sense. So I've had dreams like I'm hanging out with, let's say, Al and Baron, we're bullshitting, but then we're living in Jamaica. We're like, what the fuck? And then we're eating pizza, but then when we come out, it's palm trees, and it's Jamaican people talking to us, and we're like, what the hell? So I've had like something that it seems perfect, but then there's one element that's like totally way off.
But I see that you get. The dreams become more real the more tired you are. So like, and I've noticed even when you're sick and you take medicine, the stronger the medicine is, like the more weird the dream will be. Because I could have a dream of me being like a Michael Myers or Jason, chasing people around. But I've noticed that I was like very, very tired. I was under the influence of medicine or alcohol. And I'm like, oh, this shit is fucking weird. Or I've had those dreams that when I wake up, I want to go back to the dream because that's how good it was. I'm like, please put me back in that dream. Please, please, please put me back in that dream.
Yeah, no, I've had like, yeah. Have you ever had this, which is like, this is the hardest thing to do, but I've been able to do it the last few years of my life. You're having a good dream, your phone rings or whatever, somebody fucks it up, and you're like, fuck, I was just about to kiss her or whatever.
Oh my goodness.
And then you try to go back, and you go to your mind, okay, let me rewind. Then you go, okay, we were sitting here. If I piece everything together,
it's the Matrix.
If I piece everything together, I could start this movie again. And then you try to go like, fuck. But I've had, like I would say, the last few years that I could actually go back into the dream and do it the same way and continue it on.
Kanye, you're straight up Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, I never had a chance to do it.
I haven't been able to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I did it once.
Yeah.
And I was surprised, but never like I wake up to pee and then I'm like, shit, this dream was good.
Yeah.
How can I go back into it? And then I start thinking about it. And they said the more you think about it, maybe the more you can get back into it. That shit ain't happen.
Yeah.
That shit's not happen. The funny thing is you tell Spanish mothers about dreams, they tell you what it means.
Yeah.
Mami, yo estaba soñando. Y me tiré un peo y me cagué. Ay, hijo mío, eso quiere decir que se va a morir alguien. I'm like, what? Sí, ese sueño quiere decir que se va a morir.
So your boy send the invite again. Tell him to let me know if he gets
Mami, tú sabes que yo soñé. Que yo me estaba bañando y no había agua fría. Eso quiere decir que una persona que tú no has visto in a long time is going to come and visit you.
I know.
I'm like, yo.
What about this? Mami, tenía sueño. Y yo estaba cerca de un edificio. ¿Qué es el número de edificio? ¡Para jugarlo! Yo creo que era 176. ¿Qué? ¡Dame el papel! They start writing it down. Yo, my aunt used to be like that.
And they ask you.
She wouldn't even ask, are you okay? She'll ask, ¿tú viste los números?
Yeah. ¿Para qué apartamento?
419.
¿Para qué apartamento?
Espérate, yo creo que era un 914. ¡Coño! ¡Juega los dos!
Yeah. ¿Para qué apartamento tú ibas? Yo estaba en el 42. ¡Ese es muy bravo jugar! Yo, those are the Spanish mothers will turn your fantasy dreams into numbers for them to play.
Yeah, man. That's what my aunt used to do, like always with a number or something.
Yo me soñé que me estaba arrancando el pie. ¿Qué veo? ¿5 o 6? Mami, yo me arranqué 6 dedos. Ok. ¿Con cuántos dedos te arrancaste? Con 2. Ah, ese es el 6 y el 2.
I know.
Falta un número más.
Yeah,
oh
man.
Shit, I don't know.
What about these dreams when you were young? The dream of peeing.
In the bed?
Yes, sir. So I remember.
I peed a few times in the bed.
I remember not too long ago. Well, like I was.
Whoa, you peed in the bed?
like
last week?
Nah, I would say like 18 years ago, around that time, when I was with my ex, with D.
Okay.
It must have happened, no lie. Like I never peed in my bed since I was like young. But it was like a stretch of like 3 months. I probably peed like 2 or 3 times.
Were you drunk or it was just you were?
I think it was drinking. Like a lot of them were like I was drinking. I was drinking and I had a pee. And then in my dream, I'm like, oh, this fucking. I feel like I'm in the toilet. Oh. But then you're like, oh shit! You feel it going down your leg. You're like, it's not a dream.
Feel the warmth.
It's real. And then you try to run, then you're like, oh shit.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Change the underwear.
So I had that, man. And I had that shit when I was with her. That shit was embarrassing.
Put the towel in the bed.
Yeah.
And go to sleep.
She was like, what's wrong with you? But I think at that time was like when I was going through all my court shit with my daughter. So I don't know if it was that. But it so happened it was a stretch of like 3 months. And she was first dating me. So she's like, yo, is this normal with you? And I'm like, no, man, I'm telling you. She's like, she probably looking at me. Whatever. What the hell?
Did you flim the mattress? Boy, it won't smell like pee.
We had to. Couldn't buy a new one.
Woo!
Yeah, but that happened to me, and you're like, you start like, oh shit, I'm peeing. Like, oh shit, I really peeing. So I've had those. You ever had those?
No, when I was way younger, like I peed in the bed.
Yeah.
But older, maybe once or twice when I was drunk.
Yeah.
That you would try to stop it, but you just gotta continue.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like a lot of people when they get really, really drunk, they just pee on themselves. But I never had that in public. That's one thing I never had. But I've had what about talking? Have you ever done that?
Oh yeah. Lately my girls told me, especially when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I don't do it when normal, like in the normal.
Yeah.
But she said when I'm drunk, like when we've gone to resorts.
Yeah.
that she's heard me talk.
Yeah, yeah.
That one time I had said, the first time we ever went on vacation, and I got fucking wasted. I was sleeping.